it's Adrian reporting for ESC+.com. We just came back from Sofia from the Eurovision 2015, and we are getting into the 2016 season for the contest for the Stockholm, which is gonna be held in Stockholm, Sweden, next 10, 12, and 14 May 2016. And here on the phone, on the line, is one of the strongest contenders for the Swiss national final, taking place, Spartan check taking place on the 6th of December. And I have the pleasure to interview Maika, which is competing with the song The Reason. And let me say hello. How is it going?
Hello, I'm fine. Thank you for the interview.
It's our pleasure. Let me just know, let us know the feelings that Maika has, the views, the impressions about the Spartan check, which is taking place in a few days.
Well, it's been an absolute surprise, for me, as I've been telling in some interviews. It was quite difficult to get into the Spartan check because it was about 168 songs on the platform. So for me, it was quite difficult to be one of the 10 songs classified. And then it was Tuesday when they published the 10 songs. I was absolutely surprised that I was in there. So my feelings are, I'm a bit nervous, of course, but I'm not really expecting that. So I can go there, sing the song, and let's see what happens next.
Okay. So you're traveling to Zurich on the 5th of December, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And who's going to be with you on stage? What are your preparations for the stage performance? What has the Swiss television said to you about that?
Well, they just given us instructions about timetables, schedules, directions, everything, so we can get there easily. But, they have told us that the stage is going to be small, like a club, like being in a concert in a club. And so it's going to be monitoring some stage. So I'm bringing my composer, which is the guy that is making the backing vocals in the song. So he's coming with me to just make the responses in the song, the chorus. And that's it. It's going to be me singing the song. No special preparation for this first edition because it's just an audition for the experts. So basically it's going to be me singing, and that's it.
Okay. So if you make it through the audition, which Maika are we going to be watching on the final show in February?
Well, the only thing I can say is it's just I'm gonna be me. So the most important feature about myself is that I'm natural. I just sing with the heart. So it's gonna be there. Close my eyes, interpret the song, feel the lyrics, which are mine. So sing it like the way I do it in my live shows. Just I'm always thinking, no matter it's an audition, I did that in The Voice of Spain. I'm thinking I am there in front of my audience. It's a small club, in the small clubs I used to perform. So I'm just thinking I'm there in a live show, putting all my heart and all myself in the song, and that's it. Just make the audience feel the song with me, and try to interact. I have a bit of connection.
Yeah.
It's quite difficult, but it's the most important thing, and that's what I'm going to do on the 6th of December next week. I'm going to try to look at the expert check, sing the song to them, and they can feel the song with me. To try to connect with them. And that's the task I have to do.
Yeah, I know. Well, all the readers, all the viewers know that there will be a panel of experts that will be, taking notes of or checking what are your abilities to sing on stage, the presence, how are you performing. So that's the thing that the jury. What will be the thing that the jury can highlight from Maika Barbero?
I think that the most important thing is my voice.
Among the contestants, among the others.
I think it's the voice because I'm sure that from the 19 contestants, my voice is going to be the most, let's say, not rare, but the most unexpected one. So obviously they've got a video now, a lyric video with water and lyrics, and just my picture at the beginning and at the end. So they don't know if it's really me who's singing this. So I'm going to be there. I'm going to start singing, and my voice is going to be the most. Not the best, not the worst. It's going to be the unexpected. So that's the thing that they have to highlight. Says this is something we didn't expect to come out from that body. That's what they say in the voice. It's like we didn't expect to turn around and see you looking like this, which is even better. Malu said that. One of the coaches said that. Says I didn't expect you to be like this. but I like it even more now. So what they have to highlight is that the voice is unexpected, is quite unusual, and it's something that they say unique. So that's the most important feature they have to highlight and remark from my audition.
So at the first stage of the national selection, there was a 50% televoting or 50% jury vote that made you make through to the audition in Zurich. So what would you say to the people? I mean, what would you say to the people about the message of the song that didn't know you now? I mean, who you are going to be introduced new to them?
What do you mean? The message of the song, the lyrics?
The message of the song, yeah, you can imagine that there are people that at first didn't listen to the videos on the platform internet that are going to now see the auditions because.
Well, the song. Okay. So the song is basically, well, it's not a love song. It's just a song that is talking about.
Right?
It's a reason. Yeah, it's called The Reason because it's somebody that is asking to herself or himself why a personal relationship, it can be friendship or love. It's a personal relationship. It's just finished, and this person doesn't know exactly which was the reason that everything went bad. And you know, the important message of the song is that as soon as you got a problem with somebody, don't take anything for granted. So just go and talk about it and don't underestimate the power of words because life is too short to be angry. So if you got a problem with somebody and you still miss that person, go and solve the problem because you never know what happens in 5 minutes. So just words are really powerful and just go there, solve the problem, and that's it. So it's like I say, it's don't take life for granted and never underestimate the power of words. It's really important just to be connected with people and not let anger rule your life.
Okay, beautiful message, I guess. As for the TV performance on the final show, if you reach the final show, Spanish audience could see you in The Voice of Spain, the first series of the TV program, and you got to manage to use LED screens in a studio, cameras, lights, LED screens, all of this material. If you reach the final in Kruslingen in the arena, are we gonna be seeing like LED backdrop with the raining stuff, or like the lyric video, or what can we expect from that performance? What do you?
Well, I haven't really thought about LED screens or using the rain image because for the lyric video, for me, it was the most suitable image. You know, it's like this image of sadness of everything, it's thinking, it's overthinking too much about things.
Yes.
But I'm not really sure about what to do if I ever get to the Shundigo show. So the girls in Shundigo show. So the thing is that obviously if I reach there, it has to be, I presume it will have to be according to the Swiss SRF regulations and everything. So it has to be something agreed between each other. But the most important thing for my performance in TV, and obviously if I go to Sweden, it's gonna be just even more massive. It's lights, cameras, darkness, shadows. That's the most important feature about myself. I don't think that at the beginning, probably I should be in a dark position, not really showing myself. And then some point of the song, I imagine more or less, which is the exact second, just go with a bit of lightning, so to show your face. So something playing with lights, but I haven't really thought of that because the first thing is the audition, and let's go step by step and let's see what this all comes at the end. So if I ever reach the TV audience, I'll talk to Swiss TV and we'll see what goes. But basically it's going to be simple and effective.
Okay. Before talking about the connection you got with your country, Spain and Switzerland, and what could be the thoughts about that, about representing another country that is not yours. Let me ask you if you have received any messages from other contenders of the Eurovision or from the platform, the internet, that you received any opinions, any good messages, any.
Well, I've seen apart from Chipper and William Luckett, which is the composer.
Tell you.
Yeah, they tell me, well, congratulations, we are both there, so we are both happy for each other, and it's the only person that contacted, well, the only contestant that contacted me, which is obviously from the same country, so we are happy together. But I've seen a few. Basically, I saw a few comments, reviews about my song, but on the first stage when we were all in the platform. But now, after the 10 songs have been selected, nobody's really talking about my song, not even good or bad. So, but I think it's been quite a bit of surprise. So the good thing is that nobody says it's a bad song. So it's a song that nobody expects to be there. There's been good reviews, but there's some people, especially Spanish, that they say they don't really like the song, but basically are Spanish people. But I haven't seen any bad reviews at all from my song, not even from Switzerland or any other country. So I'm glad for that because it means that no matter you don't like the song is not bad. So for me, it's quite a good thing to see that there hasn't been any bad reviews in any rubbish.
Okay. Yeah, well, it's something that you should. I think everyone should wait for that performance. I guess.
Some people are saying that they're waiting for my performance because they have been investigating my background and they've seen that I've been in The Voice. And there was especially one person saying that he thinks.
I guess primarily us, which who already know you from The Voice, and we know how you perform on stage. You know.
So people there don't know me. I'm just a complete unknown person, unknown performer for them. Even for the expert check, obviously I presume they have been investigating about myself, but people will be surprised. Of course, they won't expect that, and that's my main characteristic, to go there and surprise them.
Okay. We've learned that you have been a massive Eurovision fan since childhood, and it's always hard to go to another country, another country in the contest that it's not yours. What's the feeling of Maika about this? And it's mostly if you ever get to represent Switzerland, what will Maika think about that? And what's the feeling about this?
Well, obviously it's a 50% feeling. It's a bit controversial, because obviously if Switzerland thinks I'm the best candidate for them, it's going to be a honor, and I'm going to do everything to bring Switzerland to the highest positions. So I'm going to do my best, and it's going to be, it's something that I should do for them, and I'm going to wear the Swiss flag and whatever. But as you can understand, if this happens, when I find myself in Sweden with the Swiss flag and obviously defending them to death, I'm going to have controversial feelings about my country because I'm Spanish, and it's going to be weird. But in this type of situations, you have to have your cold mind and go there and defend the other country. But it's going to be difficult or not.
And, do you think not being Swiss citizen could play in a different role?
Yeah, it can be bad for you. Obviously, I'm surprised this year the Spanish shipper and me could make it to the finals, the semi-finals, because last year from the 19 contestants, all of them were Swiss. So obviously, I understand this. It happens in every country around the world. Spanish people will tend to send somebody that lives or is Spanish by born. Switzerland, Germany, UK, especially the UK, always send people from the UK, Ireland. So everybody tries to send somebody that is from their own country. So it's a bad and negative handicap for us, especially for Chipper and me. But I expect that, as I told you, that the Swiss just think which is the best thing to represent them. If they think that, I don't know, Rika, Vincent Ross, or even Chipper or me, is what they really want in that stadium in Sweden, that's what they should do. So I think it's going to be difficult because people don't think like this. But we have to give it a try and see what happens.
Okay, so let's give this aside from. We are done with the Swiss thing. I'm gonna ask you about a few things about the Spanish television and Maika. Did you get any contact with them? Did you keep in any time and any point in the past, or have they ever reached you to represent Spain or something?
Never. I never had a contact from Televisión Española, so Spanish TV. Never. They never contact me, not in the past, not even now, when obviously they have seen that I'm there. They never reached me, not by phone, not by mail. As far as I'm concerned, nobody has been in touch with me about Eurovision Song Contest and pre-selection in Spain, never.
You know, probably as you enter a pre-selection for Switzerland, not for Spain but for Switzerland, we have learned that Maika Barbero could also enter a pre-selection in her own country, right? You enter a national. You could enter a national final in Spain as well as you did in Switzerland this year.
I could. If they ever called me and said, "Listen, we want you in Spanish pre-selection," I would. If they contact me, whatever, it's in Madrid, in the headquarters, and in Barcelona, whatever they have the Eurovision thing, I would go and have a meeting with them. I'd never say no, but I've never had a call, so I don't know what they want. So basically, probably it's the language thing. I'm going to be singing in English now, in the past, and in the future. So maybe that's something that they just push them away from calling me, or maybe they just focus on record labels, and I'm an independent artist. So I don't know what's in their minds. I never had a contact, but if they ever contact me, of course, I will answer the call and go look for the meeting and see what are their intentions. I never say no. Of course, it's a yes.
So whichever country you represent, you will sing in English, right?
Yes, definitely. No matter, I can't speak German or French, but if I could speak German or French, I would have never made a song in German for the Swiss selection. No, I always sing in English because it's the thing I think I feel most comfortable doing. So I'm gonna sing in English, no matter it's Spain, Switzerland, or Mexico. I don't care. I'm always gonna sing in English, especially for the Eurovision Song Contest. It's something international, and whether like it or not, English is an international business language. No?
So as for Spain, which system will you follow to pick the 2016 representative? Would you like to do an internal selection or a pre-selection?
Well, obviously, an internal selection is better because you know you're going there for sure. So Spanish television comes to me and says, "Listen, you're going to be the candidate for Spain. You're going to represent Spain. We decided it internally. It's going to be better because you don't have to be waiting for people voting. So the thing is going to be the song. So internally would be fantastic. If they ever call to a pre-selection, I have to see the conditions. But I wouldn't say no if they accept my style and my own rules. I wouldn't say no in any other way. So for me, I need a call, but I don't think this call is ever gonna get. It's never gonna be given to me. So I can't do anything else. They know my interest in the Eurovision Song Contest, especially for Spain. After I just finished The Voice, the first interview was with Eurovision Spain, and I always said I wanted to go there. They never called me. I can't do anything else. I'm here, and my phone is always waiting for a call, and I answer all the calls. So if they don't call me, it's that they are not interested in me as a good candidate for Spain.
So you followed the 2015 Eurovision Song Contest as well. Which one was your favorite, and which song?
2015. My favorite was "A Monster Like Me" by Morland and Deborah Scott.
Norway. Yep.
For me, Norway. For me, was the winner. And then my top three was "A Monster Like Me," "Goodbye to Yesterday" by Zik and Elena Born, and "Here for You" by Mariah. This was my top three from last year.
And what's your favorite Eurovision winner from all history?
Winner
from all 60 winners.
Well,
sorry, 64 winners.
Most of the times, the winners are not my favorites.
Yeah, that could happen. May happen. Yeah.
If I ever have to choose a winner from the recent times, I would say that Loreen was a fantastic winner. It was everything, the whole pack. So dancing, stage presence, song was also. I'm a rock singer, and dance is not my style. I have to say that it was absolutely fantastic. But there's been good winners around the history of Eurovision. I would say Johnny Logan with "What's Another Year" was a good song. Yeah. Celine Dion was a good song. It was really 80s. Or from the recent times, a winner would be for me Loreen.
Yeah. And a favorite rock song?
Well, there hasn't been really rock songs, but if I have to choose one, it's not really rock, but Love Bugs from Switzerland, 2009, which was in a new wave style with High Heights, was a good song. But also a good rock song was 2007, Norway Wind One with "In My Dreams." That was a good rock song.
Yeah. Come on.
That's a one.
Yeah.
Now it's so lonely.
I guess.
Really Bon Jovi style. The looks were really glam, but the song was really
a little bit.
Bon Jovi, so that's a good rock song. And then obviously it's not rock, but in this line of a ballad would be "Common Limits" with "Come and Tell the Story."
So to put an end to this interview, we say good luck.
Thank you.
This is from all these classes team. What could you say to the viewers, to the listener, to the people who are listening to this interview, to the people who are reading the article on Instagram, to vote for you, and if they are in Switzerland, if you make it to the final show?
If I ever make it to the final TV show in Switzerland, I would say the Swiss residents and everybody living in Switzerland, no matter the Swiss or not, that they have to vote what they feel. So they consider one song is their best option to go to Eurovision, vote for them, but vote it by feeling. So obviously it's 19 candidates we're going to make, well, it's going to be 6 there. So if 6 are Swiss, they have to choose which is the best option. But they have to follow their heart, close their eyes, and think which song, which voice, which performance can make Switzerland reach a better position than in the last 10 years. But they have to go whatever they like it. So either it's me or not, I'm going to be happy with the results. So they just have to try and bring the song that they think suits their expectations and try to reach this, let's say, top 10 that it's been resisting for Switzerland in the last 10 years.
Perfect. Hope they have listened to you. And as I said before, very best of luck and see you in February.
Oh, of course. I hope so. Thank you very much for the interview.
Thanks to you, Maika.